Hello and welcome back. So, unfortunately for you, I am playing militaries again. However, I wanted to just point out why I think this this guy is pretty good in this battle. Only 6 minutes long, so it'll be a short episode, but it points out what I need to point out. So I was going to originally run down there, but obviously archers like to camp up here, so I avoid doing that initially, and I head round the back and up into the long grass. To help out with the cavalry and a couple of other sword units themselves. Bit of cinematics, see the enemy running up there. It's very nice, very nice. So yeah, enemies running up with the horse units. Silly move, or sword units even. They engage with our sword units, and then they've got some more Roman units heading this way as well. So I've got my archers and 2 spearmen in this army. So my archers are set to target them. They get a few shots off, but then I think actually there's no point, so I start targeting the Roman units down here because they're not in Testudo or anything. So I start targeting them. They get a couple of javelins off. Initially, I don't actually charge in with my infantry, and then I preset my infantry round. Again, they're in the running mode, so they can get some really good charges. So I let them all engage initially, and then I see where they are, and then I send my infantry round. So one goes this way, one goes this way. So as you can see, so they run all the way round, and then I'm going to run them into the side here. These get a good charge into the side here. There it is, straight into the side, and again there's this one, straight into the side, flank of them. Archers, I don't need to worry about cavalry. Cavalry's getting dealt with by our cavalry. Archers, I start to target like key parts within the actual positions themselves. So I move them round. So that unit that I charged into initially, it broke. It's gone now. This spear unit's dealing with these. I don't take it off that because I don't see the point. Because there's so many. I get a really nasty hit on my own team there, but so I stop firing with them. And my archers just basically just sit there now until this gets wrapped up, which doesn't take too long. And then I see these coming over, so we're going to preset and run over to head them off. So get my archers, head them off, get my spears, they can all go together. Then he realises, oh shit, turns around and he starts to run off. This just proves again my whole point of when one side breaks, pretty much overwhelmingly can win. So set my archers to start targeting them. They're firing now. Artillery is also firing across. No need though. They got set on fire by the horses again. No need. But so these go here. I send my infantry either side of this infantry shared, because he doesn't move it. He just stays in phalanx. So fuck it. Just so then set straight into charging both sides. There you go, nice good charges in both sides. Now he's flanked on both sides and getting targeted by the archers. The archers are start preset to them. So I start targeting these and I get some good volleys off on them as well before they start getting to targeted. And then I can fire through here. So this back gap here is none of my infantry because that's all enemy infantry. So I start to target them with the archers, and then obviously when they get down to not many of them, I stop firing with the archers. The archers start moving up to try and help out with these archers up here, and I basically just finish off this little battle within here. But it shows what this guy can do. These charges and the extra running ability, they are pretty devastating. I clicked that to finish this off just because it was taking too long. So then we run up. Charge again is already reloaded, but we don't need it at this point, so we just run in, help out, get rid of these Carthaginian spears, and whilst the archers are running up to help out, so we get rid of these Carthaginian spears. They eventually do get just decimated. There we go. And then I send off my infantry to help to protect against with the archers, because I could just spotted cavalry come around that way. So my archers are sent into the cap circle. At this point I am pretty low on it, but now I'm in the cap circle. That's going to change. I was only a couple behind, but now I'm shooting up because I'm in the cap circle. So there's some cavalry, so I target them with the archers. I initially target these cavalry and that, but then I'm killing my own men because it wasn't really the enemy. So start targeting these. I get one shot off on these, but then it's not great. So I'd send all of my units in here, and I'm going to target down these archers. He gets a good run through, and then runs into the bloody wall. Um, and for some reason, the spotting distance is really crap. I don't know why, but they've got cavalry coming over. So what I do is I base the archers right in the middle of the spears. I turn off the running, so if they do get charged, they can brace to it a lot more effectively. So I turn them off for these two eventually. There you go. They've just turned them off. So if they do get charged by the cavalry, they can brace and it won't do as much damage. So they start to head round. That cavalry unit thinks better. So I position one spear the other way now. So they run through just to get on the other side of the archers so they don't get charged in the middle. But now they're braced as well, so they can target wherever they want to now. So target these initially, then I get some shots into here. I do focus fire to focus right in the middle of them because they're only in the middle. So there is the focus fire. Could have done a better one guess there, but I keep firing at them anyway because they're far enough out that I can get enough trajectory on the arrows themselves. But as you can see, the points are going to go up. I'm going to get top cap, so there's no need. We are going to win this through cap, and there it is. I don't know why it said defeat. We did actually win this. There it is. Me on the red team. There, we won this battle. Yeah, just shows this guy is pretty damn good. I'm not that far away from unlocking tier 5 with him using the free XP. I've only got about 50 to go. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a lovely day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Nice and fast one for you today. This will be also one of the videos I upload during the time that I'm away, so hope you enjoy it. Sorry that it's a bit repetitive in terms of it's the same guy constantly over and over again. I'm just showing you a bit of the grind that I did and stuff like that. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Any tricks, traits, or anything you've picked up, add me to the game and share my videos if you would not mind. Have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.